Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world, it's the world of Wayne. As one trial comes to an end with Harry Potter, I'm going to introduce another one to you. We've got the Eddie Stobart Haulage Truck. Now before I talk about this, I've got to say a big thank you to Neil Collins, who's actually got this for me. I believe this is actually in stores around the Durham area at the moment. I'm not sure how many I'm going to get from this, but being hachette, I'm guessing it's 4 issues. I've managed to get issue 1, all thanks to Neil there. So Neil, thank you very much for that. So this is the trial magazine here. As you can see, it comes on a car. It's in 1/12 scale. Looks like we've got the front end of the vehicle with the famous names. As a matter of fact, we've only got the individual names from the older trucks here. I believe they had 2 names as they went through their history here. That looks just like that. On the other side here, as you can see here, 1/12 scale, it's going to be a whopping 1,128 millimeters long, 323 millimeters high, and 238 millimeters wide. The second issue is $5.99. The first one's only $1.99, and obviously it goes up in price from then as well. All die-cast parts. We've got the tilting cab here. We've got the independent suspension, realistic wheel movement. Obviously we've got the jack stands there, the opening doors and bonnets. I mean, it encompasses everything for this. And I mean, just look at all the detail there actually. If you are a fan of Eddie Stobart, I didn't realise how many people are a fan of Eddie Stobart until I had one of my friends in the car who was saluting the drivers as they went by, and I'm like, oh my god. But living in Corby, we do have an Eddie Stobart distribution facility here, so I see the Eddie Stobart lorries all the time. But let's have a look at the magazine. So once again, just like these trials, we've got the little card here that you would fill out to give to your newsagents to say, can you put this aside for me? Remember, this is just a trial. You know it's a trial because it'll only be in a certain part of the country. If it was a real thing, it will be in every single newsagent's, and it will be plastered over the Hachette website as well. But there we go. That's the card that you'd give to the newsagents. Then we've got the good stuff that if you subscribe to this, what do you get? Just zoomed up the camera there. So basically, it shows you what you got in issue 2. You're going to get issue 3 free when you subscribe, and you get a set of free lapel pins at the moment. Obviously, all of these things that you get when you order are going to change. They never stay the same normally. So you got the pins, you get the binders, you get a set of coasters, and you get a notebook and pen. God, Mrs. World of Wayne would love something like that. And then obviously you can fill out the details so you can subscribe to this. Now, once again, with these trials, if it's not in your newsagents and you want to get this, I'll put the link down here to the site where you can actually register your interest for this. Don't expect to get anything sent to you, but it does give Hachette an idea that you want to see this into full production. We then got the brochure magazine, which just tells you a little bit like you've seen before about the length of the vehicle, obviously a detachable trailer there, what the vehicle's looking like all throughout these parts here. We normally get one of these for everything, and then another glimpse again of what free gifts you can get when you subscribe. And then lastly, we've got the magazine looking just like that. And this will tell you some history about the vehicle. Obviously, everything that you need to build the first pack here, and all the instructions are there. Full colour instructions, that's looking really good. At the end of this pack 1, obviously we've got the front end of the vehicle there. It obviously tells you about the origins of the company and the history, like that. And then it shows you what we've got in pack 2, which is a door and some more trim there. But that's coming in issue 2. Now that's supposed to be coming in the next couple of weeks. I said I don't know if I'm going to be able to get hold of that, but the way I've got this one, as I said, Neil Collins, thank you so much for this so I can demonstrate it. So I think what we'll do, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Let's get cracking. And as you can see, quite a few details there. We've got the insignias for the bonnet, we've got the grille, we've got reflectors and side lights here, and lenses for the side lights, these little things here. And we've got a handle by the look of it, but this is all metal, this is very heavy, and look at the paintwork and detailing on that. That is really good. So I'll put this all to one side because the first section we need is just this section here. And what we're going to do is we're going to be putting the handle just into the top where it says express haulage there. Now the handle does sort of like tilt upwards, so when we put it in, we're just going to push it into place just like that, and then it tilts upwards like that. Now you could probably put a little drop of glue in there. I'm not doing that just for the trials. You see it holds itself pretty good. Now we've got the DAF emblems to put in just into these points here. So I'll put the first one in, which is D, then the A. These just push in, so that's good. Again, you could glue these, I guess, but I don't think there's any need to do that at the moment. An F, looking like that. We could put that to one side because we're going to do exactly the same thing just on the grill here. So we're going to put the emblems in the grill as well. Grill goes this way round, so the first letter we'll put in is D. That's going to go in here. Just like that. A little bit harder to get them into plastic. Then the A in the middle. Just like that. And finally the F on this side. And there we go, that's that grill completed. Now we're going to be putting this grill just into the space that you can see in the front of the truck there. So this actually sits in just into the pegs there, so it fits perfectly flush. We're going to turn it over, and as you can see, we've got 4 holes here in which to put screws. Now they do provide the screws in this one. We've got DP01, so we'll get these open. And they're very tiny. I was going to use the screwdriver that actually comes with it, see what that's like. These are very tiny screws. I do think that the screwdriver that comes with it is slightly too big for the screws. You see, I'm having great problems putting that in. So I am going to use my wearer screwdriver. So that's the first one in. So, second one, just going into this hole down the bottom here. And again, just as soon as I feel resistance, that'd be enough for that. Turn it round. Oh, I did the cardinal sin there. I was spinning it on my mat without a cloth underneath it. I'll be honest with you, the surface of these cutting mats is really soft, so I don't really worry too much about putting a mat down. And here's the last screw, just going into that side there. And that's going to keep that grill fully in place now, looking just like that. Now we're going to be putting the side lights on, looking just like this. Now this has got like a keyhole pattern at the front. It's actually going to go just into the holes here and another one on the other side. So we'll put these in. They can only go in one way, so if they don't fit one side, put them over to the other. As you can see, that's gone in absolutely perfectly, and that's held in again with these screws here. So I've got that loaded up. I want to put that in that tiny hole. That's the first one in. We'll do the same on the other side here. Just like that. And once again, put the screw in there. And then the last thing we do is we put the lens in. The lens has actually got a lug on this side which is going to fit in the hole of the lights we just put in. Just like that. Now these are side lights, but as you can see, there's no way to light these. I think if you want to mod these, this could be something that you might want to think about doing. But that is all there is to do in stage 1. What do you think of that? It's pretty impressive, isn't it? And that just gives you an idea of size. If the width is that much, it's going to come out a lot further than that. This is going to be a really big thing, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know where I'd put it in the man cave or actually in the house, because with the Bismarck and some of these other massive builds, even the Ecto 1, running out of space pretty quickly there. But it's one of these, wait to see if we can get hold of issue 2 of this trial. If you are a fan of this, I'm sure this is going to really be up your street. But I have to say, I'm actually really impressed with some of these trials that Hachette are bringing out, from the Hogwarts Express to this one, because I mean the detailing and just the paintwork on that is immaculate. So, but listen, if you are interested in that, then just register your interest on the Hachette Partworks site, and you never know, they may move forward with this trial. But anyway, I really do hope you liked that video. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, please remember to subscribe. Other than that, take care.